All right, so you know how like you feel it on your heart, like you have something that you want to do, and it's more so like of a need, like, and I'm talking like career wise, like it's like like it's like a path that you went on that you just love so much, but something just snatched you out of it for some strange reason. You ended up doing something that you didn't like really like, whatever. It's a job. More than likely, that was what you're supposed to really be doing, and that's why life usually snatches you out of it, because more than likely you have to push to stay there. And I'm gonna tell you how I know. So I have always loved being in the school system. I was supposed to, I just felt in my heart like I know I'm supposed to be a teacher, but life never allowed me to do that. I was a single mother of three. Um, I do everything for my children by myself, and I don't, I will always get jobs, lose them, get jobs, lose them. So like I never really had the financial stability to actually go back to school and actually finish it, because I wasn't able to like pay, you know, pay for tuition and shit like that. But I always knew that teaching was something that I wanted to do. I was a behavioral therapist in the school system. I was a aide in the school system. It was just something that I loved to do because I love children. And after a while, after just being sucked out of everything that I was getting into, from security jobs to front desk jobs to um, school system jobs, I was just getting snatched out of them, not really knowing or understanding why. And I sat down and I just relied on God. I prayed to Him every day. I still do. I was writing down things that I would see that would just like, catch my eye. I started digging into religion really heavy. I isolated myself, and I eventually came across what exactly I was supposed to do because He showed me. And that's literally what it was. It was either teaching, content creating, career coaching, or career navigating. So what I did, being as though I knew teaching would take me a lot longer and I would have to physically go to school, because that's something I would literally like, want to be like in class, like, it would be a couple years for me to get like a degree. I took the pathway of career coaching, and it was the best decision I could have ever made in my life, because I'm a great motivator. I motivate everybody around me. I just never get it back. And it doesn't bother me because I don't really look for it back. But I know that my words mean a lot to people, and that my motivation means a lot to people. And I turn people days around every day. So that's what I went with, because I'm just a people person. I love meeting new people. But I'm telling you, y'all, I came to say this. When it's something that you just feel on your heart, more than likely that's what you're supposed to be doing. When it's something that like I would excel in, and like, it's something that just snatch you away from, do everything in your power to keep going with that, because you can't forget, we are fighting two different sides of this thing. You have to balance it out, and it's a lot of things that's going to try to take you away from what is your divine right, and that's because that's where you will excel. We are programmed to focus on the things that we are weaker in, so we stay there. But no, you're supposed to excel in what you're strong in and stay there, because that's where you grow. The more and more you realize that you are the issue and you are standing in your own way, things will go so much better, because you literally should be making everything work around you, not working around everything else, if that makes sense. Because time is not a real thing. It revolves around you. And do you really think for 1 second that God will allow His children to suffer the way that we are, or the way that, some are in this world? Absolutely not. He will not. And that's because you have a job that you're supposed to be doing, the correct one, that He pays you for. And it is overpouring. Believe me, I have been without a job for years, and I do not know how I'm afloat, how I'm making it, how I'm still here. But I am. Skin clear and all. I am. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you.